This weekend, the Butler Grizzlies travel to NEO, but also BYU plays KU in Big 12 football action. Why is this an interesting matchup? Well, it's because two brothers, Kwinton and Darius Lassiter, will be playing against each other. Both are former Grizzlies. We caught up with both players this weekend, and here's what they had to say. Obviously, this week has created a lot of interest because of the matchup. So, talk about getting to play BYU and getting to play against Darius.
Right. I mean, I played with Darius in high school and played with him at JUCO up at Butler, and it was cool having my brother on the team with me, but playing against him, I never really thought of it. So it's a blessing just to be able to play against him. He knows my tricks, I know his tricks, and then just to be at the P5 level, just playing Division I football, what we've been dreaming of since we were little. So it's very cool, and it's gonna be real exciting for not only us but the family.
No doubt. So when he went to Eastern, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So when that happened, did you guys think that you'd ever get a chance to play against each other?
Nah, not really. He went to Eastern, and we all loved that for him, and it just wasn't the best fit for him. He wanted to go somewhere else, and now that he picked BYU, we do get to play against each other. So that's amazing.
That's pretty awesome. So when you guys were here at Butler, Kwinton, how many times in practice were you guys matched up against each other? Were you? What did that look like?
Yeah, I would say we matched up against each other multiple times, and then every time we would do one-on-ones or stuff, we'd all go together just because iron sharpens iron basically. So I would say a good amount of times we matched up with each other.
That's pretty awesome.
All right.
So then I got to be lucky enough to go to the KU Illinois game earlier this week, and you got to steal that thing off with an interception. Talk about that play.
Yeah, that interception meant a lot. I went in, and it was a great coverage call by coach. I pushed off the post. Safety pushed me off, went to the corner, and was able to make a play. We had our other DB was in Kalen Gervin. He's the one who went up and tipped the ball, and then I just seen the ball and started fighting for it. So I got to come up with that interception, and it felt good to ice the game. So yeah,
right. You had an interception here at Butler in the bowl game, right? Against Trinity Valley.
Right. Yeah.
What's interesting, the interesting part of it all is that we're playing down in NEO this week on that very field. So
you are?
Okay. Kind of a cool situation.
Yeah.
So a lot of buzz around Kansas football right now with the success. What's it been like to be a part of the program the last 2 seasons under Coach Leipold?
It's amazing, really, and then just the amazing staff he brought with him as well, and just the culture he's creating here is very special. And I wish I was with him longer, but like I said, it's just very special, and I love it here.
So this week, having to go up against Darius, and what's practice been like? What's the scout been like? Is it weird? Have a scouting report talked about your brother on the other side of the ball. What's that been like?
It actually is pretty weird, because I play with my other brother Kwame here at Kansas, but when you're scouting against your other brother, it's a lot different. But they're just telling basically the team everything I already know. So it's a little different and weird, but I'm excited for it, like I said, and getting to have this opportunity is rare, So we'll just make the best of it, have fun, and compete.
So just got a text from Coach Veneri. He says, hey, tell him we love him, tell him we're super proud of him. So it's got to be pretty cool to know that people here are still rooting for you.
Yeah, definitely. I catch up with Coach Veneri time to time, so tell him the same back. And I've been watching y'all, so I seen y'all game against Indy the other day.
It's pretty good game.
But yeah, I'm still watching.
So the name Lassiter obviously is a pretty big name around Butler Community College and El Dorado, with Kwame Lassiter Sr. obviously playing here and going on to the league and all his accolades. What was it like having him as a mentor and being part of the family?
Right. It meant everything, just being that father that we can always go to with whatever the case is, not even just outside of football, but definitely when it comes to football, I didn't know much about Butler until just knowing that he went there and then came to Kansas, and that's when my recruiting was going on, and I kind of went and looked at Butler, and I was like, I can see myself here, and it's get to follow in my dad's footsteps. So I'm glad I found that place. I met longtime friends, so yeah, I would say it meant everything.
That's awesome. So what's next for you after college football?
After college football, I'm gonna pursue my dreams in the NFL. Yep.
What's your major?
Right now, I'm doing my master's in sports management.
Wow.
Yeah, I graduated in 2022 with College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
That's awesome. So
Yep.
very cool. Well, I hope your career works out for you in every way that you want it to. And we're certainly, as we said, we're very proud of you here at Butler, and we thank you for jumping on with us today.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Good
I
luck
appreciate
this weekend.
Yeah, I will. Make sure you tell Veneri go ahead and put my picture up in the CTC.
All right, we'll make sure to do that.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Take care.
Thank you. All right, so Darius, obviously you're coming back to Kansas this week, back to Lawrence. Very familiar with. We were able to catch up with Kwinton yesterday and talk to him a little bit. We wanted to talk to you. Just a really unique opportunity for two guys who grew up together and didn't get a chance to play with each other in high school, chance to play with each other at junior college, but now you guys have to go against each other. What's that like as you prepare?
It is great actually. Just all the time of us being on the same team and then doing everything together and then trying to focus on our team winning. Now we got two opposing teams and first time we actually get to go versus each other than practice, where everything counts. Not saying that practice don't counts, but both teams are 3-0, so any moment it can be a deciding factor if your team wins or not. So that's really fun that we get to do this. We get to share this moment between each other.
So you leave Butler, go to Eastern Michigan. Maybe talk a little about your year there and then the decision to transfer to somewhere else.
Yeah, I had a pretty decent year. My first year going D1. I just felt like there was more for me out there after the bowl game, and then I went through the spring there. I kind of felt like the offense wasn't really going nowhere, and that I probably could potentially waste a year. And then this being a big year for me, my senior year, I know I had 2 years left, but this being the senior year for me, I wanted to go out there and make a statement for myself, be able to get the ball in my hands and do a lot more. So I found a spot when I have a really good quarterback, a really good coaching staff. I like the offense that I'm in, really a spread offense. We throw the ball around to everybody. So it's been a good transition for me. I'm glad that I did it, and everything's been up since then.
I mean, what's been impressive for me is every year of your collegiate career, you have shown really big improvements. So, I mean,
Yeah, backtracking to when you came to Butler, I believe you kind of came in as a walk-on initially, and now you're playing Power 5 football and one of the top receivers in the nation now. What did it take to get from where you started coming out of high school to where you're sitting in the seat you are now?
Yeah, high school just not having the same opportunities that I wanted. So I had to work twice as hard. Being a walk-on at a junior college, you don't really hear too many people doing that. So I knew what I was capable of. I just had to get everybody else to catch on and see what I can do. And then it started there at Butler. I was someone who always took the work. I was very serious, whether we was running or just working out in general. Just showing everybody that I can be somebody they can trust, they can lean on big time situations. And then after that, going to Eastern Michigan, just showing us that I can be somebody that can make that catch, that can get us that first down, that can break tackles and things like that. And then here, just continue to progress like I did when I was at junior college. I have the same mentality, like I'm still walking on, because I know somebody's out there. There's people out there trying to chase you and trying to take your spot. So you got to keep working like that, and it's gonna pay off in the long run.
From Arizona, but spent some time in high school in Kansas, 2 years or 3 years junior college at Butler. What's it going to be like coming back to Kansas? You going to have a lot of people in the stands?
Yeah, I got some people from Butler that was there coming up to the game, and then just having friends, family out in Lawrence that I already know, just having a chance to see them again. I was actually out there for, I think, the second to last game or something like that last year. So, and then I was out there for the graduation, so I got to see them for a little bit. But having them see me play a game out there since my junior college days, it's going to be a fun one.
So we asked Kwinton yesterday, but what's it like, obviously, when you're going through practice this week and you're prepping for the other team, the guys on the other side of the ball? Obviously, he's prepping for a player like you, and you're prepping for a defense and a defensive back like him. What's that been like?
It's been good. My coach just keep making jokes that it's going to show who's the big brother, the little brother. So, and then just having the scout defense just go hard, just like they will, giving us that look that we can prepare for. It's been great. You see the DBs run around with your brother's jersey on, so that's how you know it's getting closer and closer to game time. It's getting more serious.
So, I mean, the Lassiter name carries so much weight here at Butler and also at KU because of Kwame Sr., of course, what he did, and then going on to the league and playing and having all the success that he did. Just what's it like being a part of that family? And I mean, I know you guys are just a really close group of brothers, you know, and just talk about being a part of that family.
Yeah, the last name, it means a lot to us. We know that he had to put in a lot of work to get the things that he wanted in life. And so we strive to continue to work hard, just as hard as him, so that we can just be proud of wearing the last name, and that we know that the legacy that he left for us, that we're not just running with it just because he played in the league, that we also trying to build our own at the same time. So we know what the last name comes with, but we just working each day to just be better for ourselves.
And I know, like Kwinton, you have aspirations of playing on Sundays in the future. And that seems like something that's very much within your grasp. Academic, what's your major?
I'm a geography major right now. So yeah, I had to switch my major when I left Eastern Michigan because I had a built major at the time over there. So and then once I came here, a lot of my credits that I had actually fell into that, so I can graduate a lot sooner.
What's it like being out in Provo, Utah?
It's not too much different than Arizona. You kind of see the Mormons in Arizona going around on bikes and things like that. So people are really friendly here. You kind of not used to everybody being so nice, but it kind of feels not real at sometimes. But people here are genuinely happy that you're on the team here. Before you get here, a lot of people already know your name and they never even had a conversation with you. So just having that interaction with them, it kind of brings a joy to your day. If you like you having a bad day or something like that, just having that conversation with them, it might be like 2 minutes, but just talking to them can brighten your day.
Awesome. Well, yeah, you know, we had the Kelsey Bowl for the Super Bowl with Travis and Jason. Now this is going to be coined the Lassiter Bowl. You know, week 4, but still two brothers going at it on both, you know, either side of the ball. It's going to be really exciting. What's mom going to do?
She got her split shirt right now, so I don't know if she's gonna be cheering at the same time when we're both on the field together. Maybe she might be a little louder if one of us is on the sideline at the time and the other one's on the field. So she don't need to cheer too much for him though.
Well, Darius, it's a really cool opportunity. One, you're playing Power 5 football. 2, you get to go up against your brother and potentially, you know, line up against each other on Saturday in Kansas. Exciting, and we're very happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very proud of both guys. So
thank you.
Well, good luck on Saturday, and you guys kick off at 2:30 in Lawrence, Kansas, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, Darius.
All right. Thank you.
All right.